The Chicago Bulls have a golden opportunity. As Nikola Vucevic days in Chicago are numbered, a young talented center has become available to add as a band-aid. Hi, I'm Shaq Barnes here with another great episode of Bulls Digest, the number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls. I also noticed that 67% of you guys have been watching the channel and have not subscribed. Treat it like the Bulls intro and run right through that subscribe button. You know how I do my videos. I don't like to waste your guys' time. Let's get right into the news. James Wiseman joined the list of top NBA free agent centers. Now I know you're looking at this and be like, we're going crazy over James Wiseman. This is what we're doing now in Chicago. We 3-0 right now. We're feeling good. Everything looks good. I feel good too. But it's reality of the fact that we still have to address, and I'm glad that Vucevic is balling out the way that he is balling out. Vucevic days in Chicago are numbered. I mean, we can finish this year out with Vuce, and then what? We get nothing for him. And also, it's not guaranteed that our replacement for Vuce will be a center. And what me and my mindset is, a move like this will have the front office, will give me confidence that the front office is moving ahead of schedule and not moving as in the last minute. That's the main thing that I really care about. This doing something like this or adding a young talent like James Wiseman, because I feel like you can add him to the Windy City Bulls, give him a two-way. He go down there with the Windy City Bulls, play a little bit, might bring him up. Or when Vuce get traded, we don't get a center replacement. We have him and Smith at our bigs. That's what I'm looking for when it comes to this. And then also, if you want to know how James Wiseman came available, the Pistons waive, obviously, center James Wiseman to create space for Mac McClung, who signed a non-guaranteed contract, multi-year contract. So what you said, Indiana is dealing with several key injuries to their guard and wing position to start the season. So Mac McClung is going to actually go get some time here with the Indiana Pacers. So this move was made off injuries. And when I'm looking at the move for Chicago, when it comes to the James Wiseman situation, I'm just looking at a young center who's moved around, had a lot of talent. He was a top pick in the draft for a reason. But I'm thinking of the future of we're going to have to move off Nikola Vucevic. Our dream scenario will probably be Walker Kessler, but let's just be honest. People don't trade in good faith with us. They don't. The other teams around the league never trade in good faith with us. Look at all the trades we have done. They always try to get over on us all the time. But the Bulls' hands will be forced to trade Nikola Vucevic, so I would just rather have an extra body on the team. A center, maybe we can unlock James Wiseman. You get him up and down the floor. Maybe when the game slow down, maybe get him in a post, because he's like a post player. Not really that great on the 3-point shooting, because that's what make Vuce so versatile with the Chicago Bulls. But the main thing and the main component that I'm looking at is that Vuce will be traded. But when we look at what James Wiseman gives us this season so far, 20 minutes per game, he give you 4 points, 4 rebounds, no assists. He gets you a block per game. And then he shoots 66% from the field. Obviously, he does not shoot threes. I think with James Wiseman, he can bring young legs, athleticism, energy to the Chicago Bulls team, because right now the Bulls are playing by committee. Everybody must bring value to the team. And I think adding a young guy like this, in the way we play, running up and down the court, especially with how Billy Donovan likes to coach the team and coach the players, I think he can fit right. I think he can fit right in. It doesn't hurt. That's the main thing with me. It doesn't hurt to add him. What do we have to lose if we add James Wiseman to the team? Because this is the bigger picture. I think Vuce is balling out this year, but Vuce want to compete for a championship. And no matter though we 3-0, we're not competing for no championship. And Vuce wants to win now. Chicago Bulls wants the team to grow. And I would love to get another big man that's like Vuce, versatile with Vuce, an offensive threat like Vuce, who can score in the post, who can knock down that three. That top of the three key so far for Vuce this season has been nothing but money. But the reality in the dark cloud that's looming over our head, no matter how good Vuce and everybody look, is that we have to move on from him. We have to get something. So let's just add a young time. What does it hurt to add James Wiseman? Nothing at all. What would it cost us to add James Wiseman? Nothing at all. But I would rather have him here already. So then when we start making the moves, because I do feel like Vooch will be traded by January, February, maybe because I think more people will be available during January time. And then I can see a team who will be making a championship push, who need that versatility at the big man position. I would think would have been the Warriors, but they got Al Horford. I think they will make that call and try to trade for Vucevic. Maybe we can come back at the Kaminga Vucevic situation. Then boom, what if we get Kaminga? We gotta have another big. We gotta have a big. That's what I'm looking at. Because we go look at Nikola Vucevic side of things. Vuce has definitely been balling out. 20 points for the field, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal per game, shoots 63% from the field, 54% from three. And I just think Vooch has been on a mission, and I do believe what led to this is that Nikola Vucevic wants to get traded, and he realized during the season that he didn't have any trade value. Nobody was really to pull the trigger on Nikola Vucevic. So I believe he came in this year with the mindset of, hey, I'm going to ball out. Then I'm going to get to go to where I want to go. I do think the Chicago Bulls will do right by Vucevic by trying to send him to a contender. I think you should still go for the best available option. But Vucevic will probably tell teams, hey, if like the Brooklyn Nets try to trade for Vucevic, he probably gonna say I'm not gonna sign the extension, so it ain't no point in trading for me. So I think the Bulls should try to help Vucevic, but if it's be like the Warriors and I'm gonna say another team that's up top really competing, like the Warriors and say like the Rockets. If the Rockets give a better offer, send him to Houston. That's it. That's what I would do. If I was Chicago, send him to where you will get the most for him. Hopefully bring back somebody young. I would love a versatile big, but the only real big that might be available is Walker Kessler, and he's great defensively, but he's not offensively as good as what Nikola Vucevic is. But beggars can't be choosers at this point. And that's why, hey, James Wiseman. But let me know what you guys think. Would it really hurt for the Chicago Bulls just to add James Wiseman to the team, or we just 3-0 now? We too good just to add a young center to the team? Let me know. This has been Shaq Barnes, SB Talk Sports, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Peace.